What happens when a beloved hero of the 1980s steps into a world of futuristic ideals, cutting-edge technology, and high-stakes ambition? Take a sleek supercar, a daring vision for tomorrow, and a storyline that questions the balance between nostalgia and innovation, and you get something unforgettable. At least in theory. Critics called it a misfire, and fans were left scratching their heads. Yet decades later, it's still a fascinating chapter in TV history. This is the failure of Knight Rider 2000.
For 4 years, they rode together. A man who did not exist. And a car unlike any other. Now, in the year 2000,
when Knight Rider premiered in 1982, it wasn't just a TV show, it was a cultural phenomenon. Created by Glenn A. Larson, the series introduced Michael Knight, a crime fighter equipped with state-of-the-art technology. Michael was aided by KITT, the Knight Industries 2000, a car unlike any other. Sleek, nearly indestructible, and equipped with artificial intelligence, KITT wasn't just a gadget, it was a character, complete with a sarcastic wit and unshakable loyalty to its driver.
Well, that's real good to hear, KITT, because I don't want to hear another peep out of you until I can get a call off the Devons, so clam up.
David Hasselhoff's charm and the show's futuristic vision resonated with audiences, turning Knight Rider into a global sensation. The theme song, composed by Stu Phillips, and William Daniels' iconic voice work as KITT elevated the series, cementing its place in television history. Fans fell in love with the show's high-stakes chases, its groundbreaking car stunts, and the chemistry between Hasselhoff and his automotive co-star. Merchandise, fan clubs, and international reruns have kept the series alive even after its 4-season run ended in 1986. Fans never stopped clamoring for a revival, and David Hasselhoff, fully aware of the show's enduring popularity, advocated for its return. Audiences often asked him about new episodes and the possibility of a revival, but convincing executives proved challenging. Many claimed there was no appetite for more Knight Rider. Yet Hasselhoff remained determined to keep the dream alive. Hasselhoff's persistence paid off when he encountered Brandon Tartikoff, a former NBC executive, at a mall. After an enthusiastic pitch and support from Tartikoff's wife, Universal Studios soon greenlit the project. The original concept for the movie adhered closely to the series' legacy. Michael Knight, Devin Miles, and KITT were central to the story, working under the Foundation for Law and Government. The script revealed that Flag had relocated from its familiar mansion headquarters to a sleek glass monolith resembling the cryonic prison later seen in the final version of the movie. Devin returned to Flag after years in Moscow, where he had been overseeing the construction of a new facility. Upon his return, Devin discovered significant changes within the organization. The new leadership had mothballed KITT and shifted focus to a next-generation defense vehicle, the K-72. Adding to the intrigue, the script introduced Devin's 25-year-old daughter, Kyle Miles, who was spearheading the K-72 project. Early in the story, Kyle planned a live demonstration of the K-72's capabilities, intending to destroy KITT's original Trans Am body as part of the test. Devin, appalled by this plan, sought to restore KITT and asked Michael to help. However, Kyle argued that KITT was outdated, with damaged circuits stemming from a disastrous mission 15 years earlier. Despite these challenges, Devin's determination to save KITT became the emotional centerpiece of the story. As the narrative unfolded, Michael upgraded KITT into a new vehicle, rallying alongside Devin and Kyle to confront a looming threat. The original script ended with Michael and KITT rejuvenated, riding off into the sunset. While this version stayed true to the spirit of the series in many ways, Universal ultimately discarded it just days before production began, opting for a more imaginative, futuristic approach. This decision marked a significant turning point in the development of Knight Rider 2000.
Trust me, buddy.
It could be extremely dangerous.
the future is here, and it's in big trouble.
They betrayed me.
Let's do something about that.
Your first adventure of the 21st century is coming tonight. And now, Knight Rider.
The production of Knight Rider 2000 began in San Antonio, Texas, chosen for its modern architecture and striking landmarks. However, filming outside of Hollywood introduced logistical challenges, including securing permits and adapting to unfamiliar terrain. The Knight 4000, or KIFT, intended to be KITT's high-tech successor, became one of the production's most polarizing elements. Initially, the team hoped to use the Pontiac Banshee 4 concept car, but that didn't come to fruition and led them to commission J. Orberg's Star Cars to modify a 1991 Dodge Stealth. Orberg's team created several versions of the vehicle, including a fully functional hero car, a stunt car for high-intensity sequences, an insert car for interior shots, and a boat car capable of navigating water scenes. The Knight 4000's amphibious capabilities and futuristic dashboard were impressive technical achievements, but its design failed to capture the sleek, iconic appeal of KITT's original Trans Am. David Hasselhoff's involvement in the project was crucial, but limited by his commitments to Baywatch. As a result, Michael Knight's role was scaled back, and the narrative shifted focus to new characters, particularly Officer Sean McCormick, played by Susan Norman. McCormick's storyline revolved around her recovery from a near-fatal injury with the help of a brain implant. This plotline aimed to explore the implications of advanced technology, but Norman's performance struggled to connect with audiences. The lack of chemistry between McCormick and Michael further undermined the emotional resonance of the movie. The plot of Knight Rider 2000 marked a significant departure from the tone and themes of the original series. Its darker, dystopian vision was evident in its depiction of a society where handguns were outlawed and cryonic prisons were the norm. While these speculative elements reflected contemporary concerns about technology and law enforcement, they clashed with the adventurous optimism that had defined Knight Rider in the 1980s. Thomas J. Watts, the movie's antagonist, epitomized this tonal shift. A former police officer turned assassin, Watts exploited the cryonic prison system to further his criminal agenda, but his character lacked the straightforward villainy that had made Knight Rider antagonists so compelling. KITT's diminished role in the narrative was another point of contention. KITT's AI was removed from its iconic Trans Am body and temporarily housed in a 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. Fans saw it as a betrayal of KITT's identity. The eventual integration of his AI into the Knight 4000 felt rushed, and the absence of familiar features like the original voice box, ski mode, and turbo boost were sorely missed.
KITT's back with a new century and a brand new adventure.
Switch to virtual reality.
With the latest technology.
When Knight Rider 2000 aired on May 19, 1991, it garnered strong ratings, fueled by the curiosity of its devoted fanbase. However, the critical response was lukewarm. Many reviewers criticized the movie for straying too far from the original series formula, while fans lamented the loss of the core elements that had made Knight Rider special. The decision to kill off Devon Miles, Edward Mulhare's iconic character, drew criticism. Susan Norman's performance as Sean McCormick also drew criticism, with many viewers finding her character unconvincing as a potential lead for a new series. The Knight 4000 was disappointing despite the production team's dedication to innovation. Meanwhile, David Hasselhoff's performance provided a nostalgic anchor, reminding audiences of the magic that had defined the original series. Ultimately, Knight Rider 2000 failed because it strayed too far from the elements that made the original series a success. By sidelining the iconic partnership between Michael and KITT and focusing on speculative science fiction, the movie alienated its core audience. Fans expected the thrilling, action-packed adventures and beloved features like turbo boost and ski mode, but these hallmarks of the show were absent, reducing KITT to a shadow of its former self. The movie's inconsistent tone and lack of compelling character development left audiences disconnected. In the end, Knight Rider 2000 failed to deliver what fans loved about the original, sealing its fate as a disappointing follow-up. So can sentimentality and innovation coexist, or do they risk undoing a heritage? The answer lies in how well creators balance honoring the past while embracing the future. Knight Rider 2000 was a missed opportunity. Rather than reigniting the franchise, it deviated too far from its roots, failing to honor and build upon the timeless legacy of Knight Rider. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content.